Hi everyone. Hello there. You're in the moment with Dr. Tanya. This is Dr. Tanya Gilbert. That's me. And I'm sitting in my office and I'm just waiting for my next client to show up. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I was just thinking about nothing really, but then it came to my mind, what is happiness and what is joy? Are they the same? Sometimes we find ourselves, I'm talking about me mostly, interchanging the word happiness and joy to depict the same thing in conversations. However, they may be similar, some similarities, but happiness and joy is not the same in experience. I'm not looking to have a battle over what it means and looking in the dictionary, for that meaning. What I am doing is I want to speak about happiness and joy from an experiential standpoint in our lives, how we act on it, and what does that mean. So when I think about joy, I wrote some notes, so I'll be glancing up and down. I think about joy. And when I think about joy, I think about what does it take to have joy in your life. And I think about what does it take to experience happiness in your life. And when I really deeply explore those two questions, what I came up with was joy is more of a permanent thing. Joy is a state of being. It's not something that come and go, or is measured in amounts of, when I say measured in its intensity, the levels of intense joy. However, I recognize you can do that with happiness. And I say that because sometimes you're more happier than other times. Sometimes you don't feel happy at all. But if you have found joy, real, true joy, from what I'm speaking of, that deeper spiritual place, no matter what you're challenged with, no matter what you're going through, your joy remains the same. However, happiness is connected to circumstances, situations, people, places, and things, and therefore it can be more or less intense. It can come and it can go, and you don't have to stay constantly aware or stay in a happy state. So I look at happiness as being temporary and connected to circumstances, people, places, and things. And then I look at joy as being more permanent, as being as a state of being that's a deeper spiritual level, that's to do with how you perceive your environment and how you manifest things in your life. So I look at joy from that stance. I also think about happiness and joy and how is it affected when we have difficulties and hardship and pain. For me, my joy is not affected by circumstances, people, places, and things. However, my happiness is. So therefore, I say to you, difficulties, hardship, and pain is only temporary circumstances. They're only temporary situations. They don't determine who you are deeply inside of your spirit, your being. However, if you go deep, you can find your joy. And joy is what will hold you. Joy is what carry you through the good times as well as through the challenges. So joy is more permanent. Now, some of you may agree with me and some of you may not. But that's the question that I pose to you. Feel free to make comments on it. This is not a battle about the correct definition, what's in the dictionary, but this is a discussion in regards to the experience of joy, a state of being that support you while there's other situations and circumstances that you may encounter. And these situations and circumstances could be including happiness, sadness, pain, hardships. But they are temporary situations that's brought on by temporary circumstances that involves people, places, and things. I invite you to explore and find your joy. You're in the moment with Dr. Tanya. You can find me on Facebook at Dr. Tanya for Change. You can also find me on YouTube. If you're looking at this, you're probably already on YouTube, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel and get more of these videos. Also, you can call me directly at 1-844-Dr. Tanya, 1-844-DRTANYA. It's been a pleasure sharing with you, and I look forward to sharing with you more and more in days and moments to come. You're in the moment with Dr. Tanya, and I am your ticket to change. Talk to you soon.